Anywho, love you, MVP, though. Appreciate it. Ginny wants to talk to BJ. Okay, well, you have a female coming through, which tells me that BJ, to some extent, has to take partial responsibility for the way that he passed. Ends up passing tragically, suddenly, unexpectedly. Female. We have some jewelry in honor of her memory. Excuse me. We have some clothes, maybe even something like, you know, you make like a bear out of clothing or something. We make something in honor of grandma's memory, or maybe it looks like a flower. Who freaking knows? And then I'll show you what I wrote down for BJ really quick at the speed of light here on my Canberra before his time tragically. He's like, it all came over me, Kato. And I was like, did you see it coming? He goes, yes. Okay. Okay, well, BJ's a female on the other side. Well, hold on. You have this male on the other side. I doubt these are going to make sense for a female. Unless all these sign symbols do make sense for a female. Otherwise, I'm definitely getting the younger male. Okay, yeah, father. What's father's name? And then you have the grandma, too. Yeah, that's not sister either. Yeah, what's father's name? This is definitely a dude I'm talking to. He says it comes all over me. Did you see it coming? Yeah. Yeah, he says. Yeah. Stepdad was Samissy. Okay, dang. We're playing the name game today. That's what we're doing with you. Dad is Larry. Does this sound like dad? Had a hard time breathing, passed tragically, suddenly, unexpectedly. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Phone calls that don't make sense. This sounds like stepdad. Okay, what's his name? Phone calls that don't make sense. Someone got a phone call that he passed. I don't know if he passed at home. It's almost like we weren't sure it was going to kill him, and then we got some news that it killed us. Like, oh, I think he'll be fine, or he'll make it another week and then dies immediately, you know? Okay, 7C. Okay, well, he wants you to know he's okay. Head trauma. Probably didn't pass right away, but then passed before we got a chance to say goodbye. Dang, did you see it coming? Yeah. Okay, great. How'd he get the head trauma? I just want to know because he saw it coming. So I was like, how'd you do it? Because he says, I say, do you see it coming? He goes, yeah. Almost like at work, doing something routine is going to be my feeling. He fell doing what? I'm so nosy, it's not even the dead person you're wanting to talk to, but I'm going to get there. Because you have a sister on the other side, and then you also have a grandma on the other side. Sister must not have been gone that long. Did he fall at work? I feel like we're at work, we take a fall. After dialysis. Okay, so dude was, yes, we are doing a Q. All right, so dude had whole dialysis. Then he falls at home. Okay, it makes that home symbol make sense. We didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Drops all at once. Seems like he's up doing something and just whoosh. It all came over me. Okay, all right. Just a head rush. Everything seized all at once. Head trauma. Yeah, and then he fell and hit his head. Doesn't remember it. Okay, that's why he said it was dark too. All right, makes sense to me. Okay, cool. Let's talk to the sister, right? Can you give me sister's name again? Okay, BJ. Do we have like a different option? Different option for a name? Why do I want to be like, okay, this one has many nicknames. She seems really sweet. And I was like, did you see it coming? And she goes like this. And by the time you even look, it's done. So I don't think we saw it coming. Okay. So sunshine. Okay. Billy Joe. All right. And then she says, suddenly, unexpectedly, she's very calm. okay, here's something I got. She's like, out, out, in. So I'm like, oh gosh, so my breathing is irregular. Whew. Don't do that to me. I did not say you yet. Breathing irregular. I'm like, did you catch it? She's like, there's really no way to catch it. Okay, so here's what I feel talking to her. Here's what I would say. Sitting calm, doesn't expect it, doesn't expect anything to go wrong. It almost feels like I'm totally fine, and then next thing I know, I'm in a panic attack, which then by the time I realize it's not a panic attack, it's too late. Like, you know, and you're like, oh, I get through it, ooh, I get through it, ooh, I'll get through it, ooh, and it's like almost too late to realize you're having a heart attack, you know? It's almost, she seems calm, she seems not reactive. It seems all of a sudden, it's very sunshiny. I don't think we expect it. And then with her looking, I don't think we see it coming. I think it comes over us all at once. She seems younger. In my brain, when I was talking to her, she seemed to be like in her 20s, just that, has that elegance to her. And then when you say Billy Joe, of course I'm going to get a 45-year-old woman in my brain, so it's a little contradicting, but sorry. Gonna have some sugars. And I'm not taking any more today. Just whoever already sent in, no more. Ooh, good. I'm glad you got her. Hell yeah. Not chips. That was a white chocolate Reese's Thin. Fell after dialysis. Okay, now I think that if you are responding about Billy Joe. Okay, she passed 6 days before her 55th birthday. I love, considering how she's 55, because as soon as you said her name, I did see that older lady, but I was like, she's sweet, she's gentle, she has a capacity to love, she might be like independent and sassy, but at the end of the day has a good heart. And she goes, and I got steamrolled for it. And I was like, okay, she had such a good heart, and she overloved so much, she went ahead and got steamrolled for it. Oh my gosh. There was such reason. I know, I just tried it. It was amazing. Okay, and she passed 6 days before her 55th birthday. What did she end up passing from? She seems calm. It seems like, if anything, it's just something underlying that just comes up. Almost seems like a heart attack, but she shows me sunshine. She shows me that it's suddenly. She shows me that her body just starts behaving irregularly. She always did for her friends. It seems like that. It genuinely seems like that. I love that. And then you have that older female on the other side that has jewelry. Unless BJ has jewelry. And flowers. Do you have something special in honor of her memory, like something from the celebration of life, and a piece of jewelry that you may have her ashes in, or a piece of her jewelry that you wear in honor of her memory? She's doing a lot of scribbling. Hi, Missy. Thanks for joining. Respiratory failure from ALS. Remember when I said it seems fine, seems normal? I start to breathe completely irregularly, have a hard time catching myself in it, and by the time, yeah, remember? And then she had upper respiratory failure. She had respiratory failure from ALS. Wow, and it was an underlying thing, and then just catches up to her and all the things. And I have her urn and the necklace she always wore. She loves how you're choosing to honor her memory. Took me a little bit to get her through, but oh my God, when she did, I love this. I absolutely love this so much. Wow.